Joining us on the broadcast now, we have Major Mohammed Ali Shah. He is an Empower panelist. We also have with us Sanjeev Srivastav. He's an international affairs expert. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, who's also an Empower panelist. Major Shah, thanks for speaking with NewsX. Sir, what do you make of the statement that has been put out by, Bob Blackman? It is very, very similar to what India has been saying about the documentary. What does this tell us, Bob Blackman's statements?
Okay, Paidi, just to put, to give the right and very correct perspective, the moment you tell a child not to do something, the child will definitely go and do that. For example, if you tell a small child, beta, don't put your finger in the socket, you'll get an electric shock if you put over there. So this child will be curious that why am I being told not to put my finger in that socket? He will definitely go and put his fingers in there. So the Indian government banned the film, the documentary. I personally think it was a bad idea to ban it, because the moment you ban it, you are generating more curiosity. Indirectly, you don't realize it, but you are promoting it further, whereas your intention was to actually close it, to block it. But it has got more promotion, more eyeballs now. So the government should not have banned it. They should have just let it be the way it is, because already the Supreme Court gave a clear check to the Prime Minister and Mr. Narendra Modi. I don't think there's anything more supreme than that. I am a law-abiding citizen, and I really respect the judiciary. Now, when the Supreme Court had given a clean check, when the UK MP Bob Blackman says that he is definitely going by the paperwork, by what the Supreme Court has given the clean check, so definitely he's going to call it a propaganda, and he would call it he was speaking on the 33rd year of the genocide that happened, of the exodus of Kashmiri Pandits, unfortunately, in Jammu and Kashmir 33 years back at the House of Commons, as you rightly brought out. So putting that and joining the dots with a connection on that, he put things into context and he slammed the BBC over there. So what is the problem is, after 21 years, the BBC comes out with a documentary. So there would be questions asked that why now, what is the timing? If this was the case, if BBC had the evidence, if they had the documents, they should have got it much earlier, before the SITs went, before the Supreme Court ruling went. The very fact that they are coming in now, it would seem to a lot of people that it could be an afterthought. And so I make of the statement of the British MP Bob Blackman that yes, this is an afterthought that way. Whereas if this could have been earlier, and now secondly, by banning it again, as I explained, that how it would generate curiosity, I'll equate it with the example of Salman Rushdie's book, The Satanic Verses. What happened? The Ayatollah Khamenei in Iran, he banned this book, so it generated a lot of curiosity. What is there in Satanic Verses? Why was it banned? And that was a mistake that yes, that was a mistake that Ayatollah Khamenei did. Right. Okay, so he banned that book, and that is why the book became so popular thereafter. So I'll give you another example which everyone, a common man, will be able to connect. Pathan, for example, there was this big movement of boycott Pathan, but look at it's been a smashing hit. People are curious to go and watch Pathan, because what was the controversy? The controversy, in fact, worked in favor of Pathan, rather. So the government should have just let it come, let it be. And it's not going to BJP, the current government, when I say BJP, is too strong right now, too deep-rooted. And they are so strong right now, it doesn't affect them. And when the Supreme Court has given the ruling, when SIT has cleared it, I see that's legal, right? It's not Janta ki Adalat, it is Adalat. It is the legal proceedings. So I think we should just give credit to our judiciary and respect them and leave it on that and respect the judiciary.
All right, thank you so much, Major Shah, for joining us on the broadcast and, of course, giving us your perspective as far as this entire matter is concerned.